Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine and enjoy good health and spirit at home. Today we are going to talk about GTM. GTM stands for Grammar Translation Method. Definition of GTM. It is a method of foreign language teaching in which the primary focus is on the study of target language. GTM मेथड वो मेथड है जिसमें अगर कोई भी हम फॉरेन लैंग्वेज लाइक हम इंग्लिश अगर सीखना चाहते हैं तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हमें उसको कन्वर्ट करना होगा, ट्रांसलेट करना होगा इनटू नेटिव लैंग्वेज, देन वी अंडरस्टैंड इजीली थ्रू ट्रांसलेशन. Other name of GTM: oldest method, classical method, traditional method, Persian method. It was introduced by Persian or Western people like Persian or Syrian. GTM is an invention of Eastern people and they use technique to learn Arabic. The object of GTM is know everything about something rather than the thing itself. Why we call Persian method? It was first known in USA as a Persian method. It is also known as classical method and it is a method of foreign language teaching which make use of translation and grammar study. There are two fundamental rules of GTM. Language is taught through translation, and the second one is grammatical rules are taught to teach language. The language is taught through translation means if we want to learn language, first we translate into native language, then we understand easily. Through translation, language is taught. The second is grammar rules are taught to teach language. Prescriptive approach usually used. What is prescriptive approach? Prescribe needs to suggest or authorize. Some example of we are going to doctor to take medicine. The doctor suggests or prescribe medicines. Rules are also prescribed. This method was also called the classical method since it was first used in the teaching of the classical language, example Latin and Greek. The Frenchman Mercier point out that whatever you want to teach the child language in third stages, including time and energy, that is why they are primary system, middle secondary, and high secondary system. Learning student says that they have learned actually they are studying they do not have language filter helps to get something into mind. Mercedes actually want to say this method is popular at primary stage, not secondary or high secondary stage. Learning students they do not have language filter, they do not use language filters because they does not know about the target language rules, grammatical rules, and if the higher secondary middle or student use filter to get something into mind. So filter helps to get information into mind, then understand we easily understand the target language. Popular characteristics of GTM. This method is popular at primary stage, not middle, high or high secondary stage. Words and sentence translate into mother tongue language or native language, then we understand easily. Basic unit of GTM is word. In this method we translate word by word, okay, then child understand easily. Major focus on reading and writing. They This method neglect speaking and communicating. Direction is now to unknown. Direction is now to unknown means that if you are telling about hard disk, first you want to teach about computer, then you describe hard disk. आपको unknown mean कि आप सबसे पहले बच्चे को वो चीज़ के बारे में बताएं जिसकी उसको समझ है, फिर उसके बाद उस चीज़ के बारे में बताएं जिसको वो आप समझाना चाहते हैं। इस तरह बच्चा बहुत जल्द समझता है। Language through study of rules deductives means teach with sequence. Two approaches of language teaching, inductive and deductive, they used in GTM. The main difference between inductive and deductive reasoning into that inductive reasoning aim of developing a theory, while deductive reasoning aim to test an existing theory. Urdu is the method of instruction. Urdu or Hindi, same. This is method of instruction. Focus on rules of grammar. If we want to translate into native language, then we understand the rules of grammar. Then we easily translate into native language. The teacher role in this method. In the grammar translation method, the teacher is the sole authority in the classroom as he control and determine everything such as content, task, etc. The, the teacher in GTM have authority. They believe it is possible to find native language equivalents for all target language words. In the case of teacher, he is authority in the classroom. The student do as the teacher say, so they can learn what he or she know. The teacher use the mother tongue to teach the foreign language to learners with oral production of the target language. The teacher just asks and gives instruction to student to state the grammar rules. Finally, in this method, teacher do not tolerate mistake. The learner rules. The student are the passive receiver of knowledge as the blind flow whatever the teacher instructs them to do. The students are really allowed to start an instruction with the teachers. On the other hand, we have the students' rule. The students acquire the knowledge that the teacher instructs him or her to do. However, they have to memorize vocabulary, history, grammar rules required for the reading, writing, and translation skills actively. Students have to learn about the target language. Students do not concentrate on learning and speaking skills. Advantages of GTM. It is an easy method. In this method, the child proceeds from the now to unknow. He already know his mother tongue and now he learned the English equivalents. The second is it helps in building vocabulary. Translation method help in the rapid expansion of vocabulary of the student as it avoid difficult definition or lengthy explanations. The vocabulary is economically and effectively acquired. Students get the exact meaning of the word. Thirdly, it saves teacher labor. The teacher find it very easy to prepare his lesson. He has not to think of the way and means to explain new words. It does not require the teacher and make use of audio visual aids. Comprehension is easily tested. Student comprehension of English, especially at the early stages, can be easily tested by asking them to do answer question in the mother tongue. Grammar is easily taught. Grammar of the foreign language is easily taught by comparing it with the grammar of the mother tongue. The disadvantages of the grammar translation methods. It is an unnatural method. In the translation method, the teacher starts teaching English to the student by teaching them reading first. But while learning his mother tongue, the child learns first to understand spoken English and then speaking. The natural order of learning a language is a listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Translation method does not follow this method. It neglects speech. Translation method neglects speech. No much attention is paid to oral work or drill work in this method. Besides this, there is little ear training as teachers speaking the mother tongue most of the time. It neglects pattern practice. There is no pattern practice in this translation method. The result is that students are not able to speak English correctly. It ignore habit formation. Because of its neglect of speech and pattern practice, translation method ignore habit formation. The child never acquires the habit to think in English. Instead, first he think in his mother tongue and translate his thoughts into English. Exact translation is not possible. Language is the result of history, tradition, culture, and the life of the people speaking them. That is why they cannot translate exact from one language to another. Idiomatic expressions are difficult to translate. The idiomatic expressions are hard to translate. One is like to translate literally and absurdly. It teaches English by rules. Translation method tries to teach English by rules rather than by use. It makes a student a passive learner. In the translation method, the student is not an active participant in the teaching learning process. He is passive listener. It is uninteresting. Translation method is dull and mechanically it is a bookish. No ads are used to make lesson interesting. It reduces the learning of a living language to that of a dead language. Thank you for watching.